Hi everyone, I'm currently at the port of Barcelona. I'm going on a cruise with the Asuka 2, which is a Japanese cruise ship. The Asuka has a lot of routes around Japan, so if you're coming to Japan and you want to cruise around Japan, this might be a good option for you. So yeah, I'm going to document the journey and take you along. Hi.
Hello.
Thank you.
Thank you.
についてご説明いたします。
Going towards the room now. Apparently we have one with a balcony. It looks like, first of all, I really like the lighting, and it looks like a Japanese hotel room, especially with the twin beds, and then, you know, the carpet. This kind of thing is very Japanese hotel room inspired. I do need to get ready for dinner. There's not much time. I just want to see what this is. There's this was in my room and it looks very present like. Oh, Handorzuki stainless bottle. It's a stainless steel bottle. Oh, that's so cool, because this is a world cruise. We're participating in like a extensive world cruise, so it says 2025 World Cruise Asuka. We came to the top deck to see the ship depart. Here we have the pool right there. It's actually salt water, so it's like seawater. So be aware of that if you want to go in. Your skin might feel a bit prickly. And then there's a jacuzzi over there as well. And they just had like a departure party kind of thing where everyone was like dancing. And it's very interesting because we're like one of the only Western people on board. So it's mostly Japanese people, and they're on a world cruise right now, which is 103 days. We're like in the middle of it now, and we're only taking part in a small part of it. So wow, look at this view, you guys. So nice. I love the wind. What a beautiful evening. It's crazy. It's so nice. Okay, so I'm back from dinner now. Dinner was some lovely Japanese food, like a kaiseki style, so several courses. And usually on Asuka cruises, Asuka 2, the alcohol will cost extra, about roughly 1,000 yen for a glass of wine or a glass of champagne or like something like that. But because this is a world cruise, the alcohol is actually included. So I had some lovely sparkling wine and also some atsukan, Japanese hot sake, and it was delicious. And we just saw the ship leave the port of Barcelona, and now I'm back in my cabin because I have a balcony, so I can just enjoy the view from the balcony. And also I wanted to check out my cabin with you guys, so let's do that now. Now let's have a look at the bathroom, because it obviously has a Japanese toilet, sink, and then amenities, makeup remover, face lotion, milky lotion, hairstyling water. Wow, you have everything here. Really nice smelling soap as well. And then we go on to the bathtub. Yes, there's a full-on bathtub and it looks amazing. And here the logo of Asuka. Here we have the mini fridge. It has juice, tea, water, and ice in it. You also have some storage here. Hairdryer, and just generally storage, which obviously will be enough for a 5-day trip. So let's see what we have here. It's like a desk area, a work area, with some explanations. And then we have some water and a kettle, and then a tea set, obviously. Beware because the plugs are in Japanese plugs, so you'll have to bring an adapter. Then we have the beds here, obviously. Really, they look really nice and plush. I heard that the mattress is specially developed, so for Asuka too. Sofa and little desk here, and then we're back at the balcony again.
It's about 7 a.m. now. Had to turn the time back yesterday. Ship time is already on Porto time, Portuguese time, and I just woke up and opened the balcony door, and the curtain is softly swaying in the wind, and it's beautiful. Such like holiday atmosphere.
Sorry.
Oh, I didn't realise.
Mm-hmm.
It's meant to be a dolphin.
I think it's throwing me off a little bit that the ship is moving. Like, obviously it makes sense that the ship is moving, but I wasn't prepared to feel, I don't know if it's making me sleepy or a bit sick. I don't think I'm seasick because it's not bad at all, but it's just the constant vibration that is just, you're not used to it, right? So I think the body is a bit like, what's going on? Like, what are we doing? So I might go grab some of the signature burgers that they have here. Apparently they're really good, and they have 4 different ones, like a seafood, 1 dried curry one beef, and then 1 vegetarian or something. I'm going to go for the seafood one and maybe grab another coffee, even though I already had 2 today. And then I'm gonna have to do some work. I came to Lidl Cafe for lunch, and they have like all sorts of different things. Like Lidl Grill has burgers and ramen for lunch, and then there's a buffet that goes along with it, like I don't know if you can see, like salad type of situation and some dessert. So yeah, and I'm eating by myself, so you're my company. It's like a feta octopus kind of salad.
先々まで結構8日間あるんですね。
あれだって大事よ。だって昔はタイタニックそれを渡るためにね、豪華船出してたから。
前はあれからバニーナまでもうなんか
何もないですね。
もっと行って陸が見えない。
I just took a nap and the ship rocked me to sleep. That was really nice. It's really bumpy right now. Maybe the passage we're on the way to Porto is quite rough. I'm gonna make an original Asuka Japanese black tea because it's a bit late for coffee. Oh, one more thing that I thought, doing this cruise by myself, and also I first came to Barcelona and I stayed at a hostel for like 2 nights by myself and then embarked on the cruise. I don't know why I was always so hesitant to solo travel. I don't know. I don't think I was scared. I just felt like there was some hesitation around it, and it's not because I felt unsafe. It was more like maybe not knowing what to do by myself or thinking I might feel lonely, but actually I don't. Like, it's been really nice to just be by myself, and in Barcelona I met lots of different people. I went on a free walking tour and met people that I went to lunch with, and the person at the reception of the hostel was like really nice, so we ended up chatting for like 2 hours at night. And it's just also a way of realizing that you're okay by yourself, like you're fine with just yourself as company, which is so important. So I'm really glad that I'm doing this and that it's feeling this way. So if you're hesitant about solo travels, just try it. And if you feel like you might be too lonely, go take free tours, meet people at hostels. I feel like that's really enriching. I just came back from the public bath and I'm all shiny and dewy now. Honestly, the public bath is probably one of the best features of Asuka 2 in my opinion, simply because I've never seen anything, not that I've been to a lot of cruises, but I've never seen or heard of anything like it on other cruise ships. Then they also have a dry sauna and a steam sauna, and the best part is they have an infinity rotemburo, like a infinity outside bath. So you're sitting in the water, looking out on the water, and I recommend going for sunset. I went for sunset yesterday, and then I went when it was already dark today, and sunset is definitely the most beautiful time. I think I'm gonna go tomorrow morning as well. Like, I want to maximize this as much as I can. You don't really even need your bathroom, even though, you know, there's a tub. You really don't need it because the public bath is so good. Gonna drink my apple juice now. I wish they had coffee milk. That's the only thing missing. Coffee milk after a hot bath, but I'm gonna drink my apple juice now and read a little bit, and then I'm gonna go sleep. I got used to the vibrating of the ship, and now it's kind of comforting. Honestly, it just makes me feel really sleepy. Good morning from the balcony. My face is so puffy. I just woke up, but I woke up to this view. It's so beautiful. It's very chippy today, like as you can see. The waves, it's quite windy today, and the ship is very wavy. So I'm glad it wasn't like this on day one, because now I'm a bit more used to it, so I don't get seasick that easily. Fingers crossed. feel like I'm settling into some sort of routine. I think that whenever I find something that I enjoy, I tend to do it again. Like, I will sit in the same spot that I sat in yesterday, or actually this is a different one now, but like for dinner. Or I'm like, I like the coffee, so I'm gonna go grab a coffee and read again. So I'm back at Palm Court now. It's so cute because it's a world cruise. Everyone has been like decorating their own doors with like calendars and little type of pictures. They've like just personalized their cabins, so I like to just have a look at what they've done to their doors. It's really cute. I came outside to have some ice cream and I got the crema ice cream, which is really famous in Japan. It's melting so quickly though. My hair! Oh damn, that's good. It would be even better without my hair in my mouth, so I'm gonna go look for shelter.
Because we are on the ship, they give you a day off, we have nothing to do with it.
차가운 새벽 공기에 너무나 눈을 떠나 이 도시 위에 허물네 난 너무나 익숙해 내 어린 날들은 아득하고
I really didn't need to hurry, and now I feel like I look like a bird that's just fallen out of its nest. So I got some iced coffee, like really simple one, some yogurt with kinako powder, koko de nata, strawberry jam, I guess, and grapes. And I also got some bread, tamagoyaki, some pickles. This is tofu burger, some beans. Yeah, and I've also ordered a French toast. The French toast just arrived. It looks so good. It smells so good. And this is the view, the harbor of Porto. It's a little hash brown. So curious about this tofu burger. So good. It's good. But it's not, oh my god, good. It's just good. The bread is really good too, like nice and soft. Best thing so far, by far, is this tofu burger thing. So good.
숨을 참고서 속에 날 찾아가 말하고 싶어 목소리 나오지 않고 맴돌고
You stay till I'm in the grave.
So I think the plan for today is go into Porto for maybe a couple of hours because I've been before and I've seen that area, but it's really nice weather. It would be good to get on solid ground. This is the ship's home theatre. They're showing Mean Girls and Wedding High today, but most of the days before, it was Japanese films. And then this is deck 6, by the way, where most of the all of the shops are located, and a casino and that kind of stuff. So here's the Asuka shop where they sell like omiyage and so on. I actually do want to have a look inside. Let's do that later. And then clothing shops, you know, apparel, like they do that on all cruise ships. And then this is the atrium, which is quite echoey. As you can see, there's a grand staircase, well, not grand staircase, but staircase leading down into the lobby to deck 5. And then we have this round space here, the bistro, where you can get coffee. Actually, I might do that now because we were recommended the cold creamer, and also the hazelnut caramel chai looks really interesting. I wonder what that is, cold creamer. So I ordered a takeaway coffee and they gave me this cup. I'm guessing it's to protect it from spilling when the ship is moving. It's a cold creamer. No idea. This is the Galaxy Lounge where there's the performances at night, like musical performances mostly. Then here we have Monte Carlo, the casino. Here's where you check in, by the way. That's where they take your picture and you get like a welcome Prosecco. And then this is the casino, which is closed right now, but I think I can show you. Obviously these are the desks. And then you have some slot machines as well. Like so. But because it's a Japanese ship, gambling isn't allowed, so similar to like the pachinko system in Japan, you're just buying tokens and then you can exchange them for gifts later. Another shop. And then let's go all the way around. We're now on the other side. And there's something at the back. I don't know what direction I am. There's something at the back of the ship as well. Okay, so now here we have the smoking lounge, which I am not using, and I'm also not going inside because I get enough passive smoking at home from my dad, so no need to expose myself on holiday. Then here is the Marinas Club. It's a bar, I'm guessing, and they also have music on at night. 2100 Club with some dance lessons inside and also music. You have like the selection of music that you can choose from in the evenings, and this is it. This is where they do like the dance lessons and stuff. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to be in here. Let's move. Let's move out of the way, because I don't know if I'm supposed to be in here. Okay. And then there's a conference room here, the Compass room, looking like this. And let us move on to the game room, where you can play traditional games mahjong, go, shogi. And that brings us back to the Hollywood Theatre. But before that, there's a library as well here. Don't think anyone's in there. Like I'm saying, everyone's disembarked. Oh, there is one in here. It's really quite funny because people keep on coming up to us, the Westerners, and asking us if we're performers because it's so unusual to have someone non-Japanese on the ship. For the world cruise especially, like it's not a Japanese tour, right? Okay, let me try this. Wow, the artificial hazelnut flavor is strong. Not bad though.
I was kind of like split between getting the port wine. I got that last time I was in Porto, so I got like a cherry liquid instead, which is in a chocolate cup, and they also gave me a chocolate covered cherry. The liqueur is so good. Alcoholic. It's 11:30 in the morning, so cheers to holidays. Cherry inside that has been marinated in the cherry liqueur, so it's good.
I was really looking forward to being on land because I was quite seasick yesterday, but now that I'm on land it literally feels like I'm still on the ship. Like the ground is is moving and I feel a bit seasick on ground. I wonder if that's normal. I'm actually at a little bit of a loss about what to do because I came to Porto about 3 years ago and I was in exactly the same spot. So I saw the harbour, I crossed the bridge, I even went to like a port wine tasting and a chocolate museum on the other side of the river. and I've already had 2 coffees today, so I don't really feel like I should have another one. So yeah, I have like an hour until the bus leaves, an hour and a half, so I have no idea what to do. It's a bit early for drinking as well, so really warm still. I mean, I've had one before, but they're just really good. So. It's so flaky and buttery and creamy. I much prefer this over Chinese egg though. I am now back home. I just arrived back on the ship. It's about 2:30 and I have time until 6. Dinner is at 6, so I'm going to freshen up a little bit. Good evening. I just came back from dinner, which was Japanese set course dinner again, 5 courses. It was really yummy and I had some prosecco and some white wine with it as well. The Japanese food here is really good. Obviously you would expect it to be on a Japanese cruise ship, but yeah, it's really good. Had some sashimi and then some fish as well, and rice and miso soup with clams, and it was really good. And now I just found out that actually the organizers, they have arranged for us to have sushi at the Sushi Bar Umihiko, which is the only restaurant on the ship that is not included in the fare of the cruise. So if you want to eat there, you need to make a reservation and pay for it separately. And they've literally arranged it for tonight for in about an hour. So we just had a 5-course dinner at the Four Seasons dining room, and now we are having a la carte sushi in an hour. I'm pretty full, but obviously I want to try some, so I might order a couple of pieces here and there just to try it out, since they've been kind enough to arrange it. I feel like all I do on this trip is eat. But it's good food, so I'm not complaining. Very lucky and very yummy. And you should enjoy it, you know, if you're on holiday and there's good food, you should go for it. Enjoy your life, enjoy the food. I am back from the sushi dinner, the second sushi dinner, and I don't know if you can tell, but we might have had some sake as well. The Asuka original sake and then some other sake as well. It was so good. I used to be not such a big fan of sake, but this one was so good. And the sushi was incredible, like incredible quality. We had like 3 sets between the 8 of us. And I really recommend that you go to Umihiko. Even though it's extra, like you have to pay, I think it's between 3,000 and 5,000 yen, which is about maybe like 15 to 25 pounds. But oh my god, it's worth it. It's really, really good sushi and fish. And we've just departed the port of Porto as well. We were a bit delayed because they were expecting strong winds. Fingers crossed that it's not going to be strong winds, because I found out apparently that I'm a bit weak when it comes to seasickness. So hopefully it won't be too bad. So I think I'm just gonna chill. I might not even go to the public bath tonight because I'm feeling quite tipsy, and I don't think you should go into like a hot bath if you're feeling tipsy. I might just take a shower instead and go to sleep. But yeah, it was a really fun night. I really enjoyed it, and tomorrow is the last day. So it's another day at sea. Let's see. See what it brings. Hi and good morning from Bilbao. We just docked. It's 7 o'clock in the morning and we're at the port. And you can see the city of Bilbao just there.
그러니 나처럼 괴로워하지 마. 많이 힘들 수도 있어. 내가 걸어왔던 이 길이. 떠나갈게. 또 놓칠 때. 다 괜찮아지고, 다 괜찮아지고.
Hey. And then we have a little workspace station with plug sockets and everything. I actually worked in my room, so I didn't use this, but it's really nice to have it. And then you can see the route and shore information and everything. Now, we're actually on deck 11 now, which is where we have the huge outside area with pool. The pool is filled with salt water, like seawater. So I actually didn't go in. And there's also a jacuzzi and some space to kind of rest and chill outside. And then if you proceed through these doors, we're getting to Lido Cafe, which is the second restaurant, one of the restaurants on Asuka too. I don't think I should film because it's lunchtime. And then we're going, this is Umihiko, which is the sushi bar. And then we have the Veil here. They serve the same food as in the Four Seasons dining room, but this is a smaller space and has a nicer view. And it's only open for dinner. There we go. And it's for everyone who is staying in Asuka Suite, Japanese Western Suite, or the Royal Suite. Actually, let's go upstairs because I wanted to show you deck 12 facilities. Which are the fitness center, there you go, and also deck 12 is where the Grand Spa is located, men and women separate, and the spa where you can have your nails done, hair wash, cut, head spa, massages, and so on. Before disembarking, let's go down to floor 5 actually, but this elevator doesn't go to floor 5, and have some Japanese style food. I've never had lunch at the Four Seasons dining room, so I do want to try that on the final day. Because buffet usually is just easier and you can decide what you want and everything, but lunch looks good today, so I'm going to have Japanese lunch. If you go down these stairs, that will lead you to the Four Seasons dining room where they serve Japanese style breakfast and lunch. So yeah. I feel like a little bit embarrassed to record here because at this point you already know a lot of stuff, so it feels like there's a really high ratio of staff to guests, so it's like they are always very observant, and so I feel like, you know, it's a bit embarrassing to record in front of them, but there we go. It's getting more like normal in recent times, right? To record. So I'm trying to get more comfortable with it.
先生
先生じゃなくて、
会社
旅行会社。
会社
旅行会社。It's very good. This cruise has been really nice. I'm trying to kind of reflect back on it now since it's the last day. I think the highlight for me was just having the balcony in the cabin and being able to kind of open the door, like let the breeze through and have a nap. That sounds so weird, but that was so nice. And the food was really good too, especially the Japanese food, and then also the seafood burger at the Lido Grill was really good. I had it twice. And then definitely I loved the Grand Spa, like the public bath, with the open air bath looking out on the ocean. I went every day, and sometimes I even went twice a day because it was I just love public baths in Japan in general, and to have one on a ship, I think that's really unique and characteristic to a Japanese cruise line. For the new ship, Asuka 3, they are even going to build the public bath at the front of the ship, like where the Vista Lounge is on this ship. They will build a public bath with a panoramic view of the ocean. So I hope I get to see that at some point. Yeah, I think that's so Japanese and so unique. And I loved it. It's very much a holiday feeling if you just have the sea surrounding you. I wasn't quite prepared to how shaky it was sometimes. I got a little bit seasick, but only on one day. Otherwise, an overall really enjoyable experience. And I hope you enjoyed exploring Asuka 2 with me together. I'll see you next time.